is up, everybody? Before we switch over to the actual game, I'm going to sit here and talk for a minute or two, just to give you guys a little bit of a pregame show here. Aaron in the booth with me here at Madison Square Garden. Aaron, obviously big game here. High school championship game. What are some of the things you're looking forward to as far as matchups here go tonight?
Ooh, that is the question of the evening, isn't it?
I mean, I think it's a valid question. I mean,
I'm not saying it's not. It's definitely a one that makes you think, though. I mean, just looking back at the two games that led up to this moment, uh, whew, I think Ben Svi off the bench, and whoever he pairs up with on Matter Day's side is going to be a matchup to watch for. Whether that's somebody like Scott or McCluskey or someone else on this Matter Day team to match up against him could be pretty interesting.
yeah, I mean, the thing that I was just looking at right now is I didn't realize this. This when these two teams played this season, it was a 1-point game. Sierra Canyon won 49-48. Actually, one of our lower scoring affairs, but it was a tight battle. Only a 1-point win by Sierra Canyon.
Yeah, it's definitely one that's I think is going to be super super close. Potentially low scoring, big defensive matchup between these two teams.
Sierra Canyon comes in. They don't have any players coming in scoring in double figures in a points per game perspective, but do have three strong players in Commander Snacks, Cade Worth, and Chris Cross coming in at just under 10 points a game, 9.4 through 8 through those three players. So they kind of have a three-headed monster, whereas I feel like after, as you look at the points per game for Modern Day, Cornelius Cobb, and then it kind of drops off there, but it's a very balanced attack by Modern Day. What's your thoughts there?
Yeah, definitely an interesting philosophy difference between these two. Cobb, though, despite the win against Prolific yesterday, ended up being a relative non-factor in that game. Only scored 4 points with 2 assists and a block. So I'm sorry, he had 5 rebounds, not 2. I'm looking at the wrong player. Still, from a scoring perspective, he was a relative non-factor. So it'll be interesting to see if Sierra Canyon have the tools necessary to shut Cobb down. I think that'll be a big difference maker.
Yeah, it should be for sure. And the guard play, I think, is going to be huge in this game. Obviously, R.J. Avery having a really strong game, as well as Cade Worth the other day. So I'm excited to see how these guys play out. Will we see the bigs take advantage of, will they be the ones to step up, or will we see the guard play be the difference maker? Because a lot of times we see when premier talent goes against premier talent, a lot of times we see those guys kind of cancel each other out. That's when we figure out who's going to step up, right? Those are the players that and we've seen it at the college game too. We go all the way back to, I think it was season 1 or season 2 when Kansas won the national championship, and where a Progression Green player won the MVP, putting in 15 points in that game. So it's really about the unsaid hero in this one. I think is going to really prove to be the difference maker.
Yeah, and I could honestly in this one see it going to, the likes of Snacks or Flores for Sierra Canyon, while, on the other side, the likes of Uwa or Noah Jovic being potentially big players in this one that have kind of flown under the radar the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that all plays out. Let's get this puppy underway. We're gonna get this game launched here. Appreciate you all tuning in here for the quick little mini pre-game. Wanted to give you guys a little content just before we went into this game, just kind of give you a little bit of understanding of what you're going to be looking at here. But we are ready to go, and let's get off and running. All right, welcome to Madison Square Garden CSBA High School Championship game. Let's get it, everybody. Joining me in the booth, Aaron. Welcome to MSG, buddy. Let's get this game. Let's get this game going.
Yes, sir. Going to be an exciting matchup between these two, as we talked about in the pregame. I expect it to be more of a defensive battle here between these two. Going to be interesting to see how they match up. Is McCluskey looking to get a strip there?
Yeah, active hands early by Mater Dei.
Yeah, unfortunately, not able to get a hold of it. So Sierra Canyon does keep possession. Only 12 on the shot clock, though. So Sierra Canyon going to have to find something pretty quickly here.
Going to get it over to Flores. Flores gets it over to crisscross baseline jumper, no good. Cornelius Cobb up with the rebound. Mater Dei looking to run in transition already. This is exactly what they did last night, and McCluskey takes advantage. 2-0 Mater Dei.
Yeah, McCluskey going to be another one of those to watch for sure, especially after that game he had against Prolific Prep. Really turned it up in a big way.
Strong take there as Uwawa commits the foul. Deshaun Bones going to go to the line and shoot 2 early on here. Bones got to the line early last night, and it looks like he's trying to do the same thing here in this game.
Yeah, definitely an advantage for Sierra Canyon. That was a big difference maker in the win against Montverde, was how many times they forced Sierra Canyon to the line. Sierra Canyon in that game shot 16 free throws compared to just 2 for Archbishop Moeller.
Yeah, that's a big difference, especially if you can knock them down. So I'm going to pay attention to that as the game goes along. But 16 trips, especially in a high school game, that's pretty impressive. That just shows that they were able to get it inside and get to the rim a lot, forcing the other team to foul a lot.
Yeah, Sierra Canyon of these two, definitely the cleaner team defensively. Mater Dei forced Prolific Prep to the line 7 times.
Drake Scott
in that game last night.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to step on you. Yeah, Drake Scott having to force one up as the shot clock was expiring. No good. Crisscross low post. What a block by Cornelius Cobb as Cross went for the reverse layup. Good find in the corner.
Yeah, like I said, real defensive battle here early to start.
We expected that, especially after what we saw, what these guys played in the regular season. Pass inside. King, that's good. Crisscross to Josh King.
It's a great pass inside by Cross there into King. The defense for Mater Dei just not able to really get set up in time.
RJ Avery going to get it inside to Cornelius Cobb. A little flick of the rips there. No good. Flores up with a rebound. Gets it to Deshaun Bones. Here comes Sierra Canyon. They find King in transition. Good find by Bones, and it's a 6-2 Sierra Canyon lead early on here.
Yeah, that's 2 straight for King in transition. It's looking really good right now for Sierra Canyon.
Pass inside to the post. Uwawa off the glass. No good. It snacks up with the rebound. Here comes Canyon the other way. Or Avery, you're going to step out on Bones, extend the defense, try to apply a little bit of pressure here. Maybe they can get a steal or something in transition, force a bad shot. Bones going to go around the outside, hands it off to Flores, goes for the reverse layup and gets stuffed by the rim.
Yeah, good effort by Sierra Canyon there. Unfortunately, not able to get that go. The scoring drought continuing here for Mater Dei. I do want to highlight King real quick. Only had 2 points in the game against Archbishop Moeller, so already doubled that here against Mater Dei.
This time, Cornelius Cobb missed on the last one. Second time down. This time he gets fouled, so he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, again, Sierra Canyon normally a pretty clean team. Flores, I think, just thought a bit out of position there, as we're going to see a full suite of substitutions for both sides.
Got to get out. Got to get out in transition, get those easy, those high percentage shots, rather. As Cobb sinks the second.
Cobb perfect from the line tonight. A good start for him.
Backdoor cut by Cade Worth. Nice find. So Sierra Canyon getting everything at the rim right now. They haven't really had to force up too much.
Yeah, Cade Worth, a part of that three-headed giant scoring-wise that we talked about at the start of this game. Another one of those that when given the opportunity, will definitely drop a lot on you. As Cobb comes up with a big second chance bucket there.
Yeah, nice offensive board by Cornelius Cobb. Cuts the lead to 2 here. Cade Worth with the ball, going to get, I believe, a screen here. No, he's not. A little misdirection there. Pull-up jumper in the lane, no good. Noah Jovic up with the rebound, gets to Davis. Davis going to fire a pass down to the low post to Anderson. A little fadeaway in the paint is good by Anderson. We're knotted up at 8. Nice job by David Anderson.
Yeah, both teams shooting relatively poorly at the moment. Both only 3 of 8 or 9 respectively for these two teams. So definitely a struggle scoring-wise as Worth looks for the alley-oop that's tipped away.
Yeah, it goes awry there. And then good defensive play by Ben Svee. Coming up with the block, 3-on-2 the other way. Ben Svee drives, going to hand it over to Aragbu. Good defense by Mater Dei to get back. Aragbu fadeaway jumper, no good. It's Noah Jovic up with the rebound.
Great defense there by Cobb.
Aragbu going to get called with the reach and foul. You know, you talked about the poor shooting so far. I think that's got to be a credit to the defense so far.
Yeah, absolutely is. We're probably going to continue to see this be more of a defensive back and forth more than anything. Both these teams are capable of lighting up the scoreboard, but you know, when compared with each other, it's going to be the defense that wins out every time.
For sure. Sierra Canyon, I believe, has not had a high school championship, so this is their first time ever playing 4-1. It's Capri, no good, but Mater Dei looking to get their second. So,
yeah, Sierra Canyon maintains possession after the missed shot by Mater Dei. Bound pass here with 1:10 to go.
43 in the stream. Appreciate everybody tuning in for this high school championship game. If you're new to the stream, appreciate you. Thanks for checking us out. Ben Svee down low. Good find underneath. Sierra Canyon run that play a couple times now, Aaron.
Yeah, and it's worked pretty often. Mater Dei really needs to find some way to shut that down and not, you know, lose their man in the middle of all of the off-ball shuffle.
You know, the one thing I will say, when the tempo is high, I feel like that favors Mater Dei a little bit more. When the tempo is more in that half-court grind, I feel like that favors Sierra Canyon.
Yeah, I can definitely see where you're pulling that from for sure.
Especially after watching last night's game.
Yeah, Sierra Canyon though has had some good transitional work in their own right too. St. Patrick up for 3.
James St. Patrick no good as David Anderson comes up with the rebound, gets it out to Capri. Good defense there by Sierra Canyon. Noah Jovic going to get it over to Davis. Not a lot of ball movement here from Mater Dei. They're going to hold for 1. Gets it over to Tyson Blaze.
1 second right now separating shot and game clock.
And Blaze knocks it down. Doesn't use all the clock. Tied up here with 4.5 seconds. Cade Worth going to dribble up. Chucks it up from half court. Good if it goes. It does not. And after 1, to nobody's surprise, knotted up at 10 in a defensive battle.
Yeah, to think that in both of the games that led up to this, the gap was like, what, 10, 15 at the end of the first quarter?
Yeah, this was a battle. For sure. It's knotted up at 10. Like I said, it was said in the pregame, 49-48 was the score in the very first game that these two teams played. It was the only matchup this season that they've played, and it was a battle right down to the wire. So expected that to be here too.
Yeah, it's no surprise right now that they're knotted up at 10 here to start the second.
Davis drives, pull up floater in the lane. That's good as he rattles that one home. Nice job by Tyler Davis III.
Yeah, a great start to this quarter for Mater Dei. Definitely what they needed, because I don't think they had the lead much at all in that first quarter. Cade Worth goes up for 3 and takes it off the rim.
We haven't seen Sierra Canyon take too many shots from the outside. That's the one, I think, their first 3 is Noah Jovic gets fouled by Aragbu. So Kosi Aragbu with the foul. His first, but Noah Jovic to the line to shoot 2. I have to say, Aaron, that's probably one of my favorite. There's a couple favorite new names, but that's one of my new favorite names, Noah Jovic.
Yeah, definitely a fun one. A bit of a mouthful though.
Noah Jovic drops both free throws. So 14-10, Mater Dei up by 4. Cross, heavily guarded by Drake Scott.
for a little pick and fade, I think.
Bones from the corner, no good. Noah Jovic up with another rebound. 52 in the stream. Appreciate you, CSBA. RJ Avery gets blocked. I think that was Flores that got a piece. 3 from the corner, no good. Is Avery up with the rebound? Tough miss there. Pace starting to pick up here.
Yeah, McCluskey not able to get it to go on the other end. It was King that shot that 3 earlier. He's got a double team on him now.
Good defense there by McCluskey as he gets a hand in and draws the jump ball.
Yeah, I would like to give the advantage to King on this one. I believe he's a bit taller, though my eyes could be deceiving me.
That was the afro. It's that blonde afro. Somehow Drake Scott comes down with it and throws it down in transition. 6-point lead for Mater Dei.
Yeah, the Mohawk threw me off. Sierra Canyon really still struggling. Both teams really still struggling from the field, but Sierra Canyon hasn't scored anything in at least the past 2 or 3 minutes.
Good active hands by Mater Dei, almost causing a turnover. Flores with 5 on the shot clock. Time running out here. Going to fire up from 3. Good if it goes and rattles it in. What a bucket by Deshaun Bones. A 3-pointer cuts the lead to 3. Timeout on the court.
Bones just shot that ball right in Avery's face and drained it. Talk about disrespect.
Not only disrespect, but talk about clutch. The shot clock was winding down. Answering the call.
Yeah, definitely clutch shot too under the scoring drought for Sierra Canyon.
Yeah, they needed that bucket, though.
Cuts the lead down from 6 to 3.
McCluskey. King out on him. We're going to call an illegal screen by Scott. So turnover Mater Dei. Going to ill afford to have those kind of mistakes here in the championship game.
Yeah, no, especially with one of your higher scoring players than the likes of Drake Scott. Definitely can't have a mistake like that as Avery gets called for a reach-in.
Quick whistle by the referee there on the reach-in foul by RJ Avery. So Sierra Canyon to get the ball on the sideline here. Snacks back over to King. They draw the double team. Someone's got to be open here. And Snacks not going to be the guy to shoot the 3. He was wide open. Snacks has got to recognize, maybe go into the interior on that. Cross going to get it to Flores down low. Good defensive play. Flores gets it back. Gets blocked again. 2 huge blocks from Cornelius Cobb, Aaron.
Yeah, definitely what Mater Dei needed defensively there. Sierra Canyon was doing a decent job with ball movement, trying to get around the double teams, but Mater Dei's defense proved too brick wall-like in that particular instance.
McCluskey with a nice take on the inside. Again, defense playing dividends right now as both these teams shooting really poorly from the field. 5-point lead for Mater Dei.
Both these teams 18 shots apiece, 7 made from Mater Dei, only 5 for Sierra Canyon.
Sean Bones kicks it to the corner for 3. No good as it rattles in and out, and Uwa up with the rebound.
Good effort by Flores there to try and get something to go the way of the Blade. That one, not the one, though.
Cross going to extend the defense out on McCluskey. Gets it over to Uwa. High post. Uwa drives. Left hand floater, no good. King going to come up. Drives to the rim. Going to kick it outside to Bones. Bones draws again another double team. Mater Dei doing a lot of doubling here, Aaron.
Yeah, it could come back to bite them. So far, the offense just hasn't been there for Sierra Canyon, and Mater Dei's been able to adjust quickly as Flores with a nice finger roll.
Wow, nice play between Chris Cross and Flores there. The double team came, didn't panic and forced the shot up with the shot clock expiring and gets it inside, and Flores takes advantage. Scott, a lot of switching going on here. Waited a little bit too long. Lucky to get that one to fall. Timeout, Sierra Canyon. This has been a good one here so far. 20-15. Mater Dei. What do you like so far? What you've seen here, Aaron?
I It's been all defense, especially the defense for Matter Day. They've done a great job shutting their shooters down with double teams. Adjusting whenever the ball leaves the hands of the player they're double teaming. Sierra Canyon though is doing a great job not rushing shots when they have the opportunity to.
Yeah, they're definitely being patient on offense, I've noticed.
Yeah, even some of these looks that may appear wide open aren't as high percentage as you would like to be your this game.
Pax, appreciate the gift sub, buddy. Thank you. 20-15, 136 to go. Just remember, guys, coming up at halftime, we get to see the reveal of the CSBA All-Star rosters that you guys voted them in. So stick around for that. Cade Worth, no good. Rogbo, though, there for the offensive board, but cannot get the putback to go as Cobb up with the rebound, gets it out to Capri.
Pressure there just too good for Mater Day.
They go down low post. UOY using his size to his advantage. 7-point lead. Biggest lead of the game right now for Mater Day.
Mater Day is on something else at the moment. Again, their scoring proficiency hasn't been great. Their defensive effort has just been absolutely astounding so far.
Good active hand. Somehow Ben Svee gets it back. Back rim, no good. Aragbu keeping it alive. Gets the offensive board and the putback. What a second effort by Aragbu.
Yeah, Aragbu with a great second chance effort there. Gives Sierra Canyon a bit closer to this Mater Day team who are going to look to hold this lead into halftime. 10 seconds right now separating shot and game clock.
Ray coming in with 5 gifted. Appreciate you, Ray. You're a good man, my friend. UOY in the low post, no good. Ragbu up with the rebound. 12 on the game clock here. Chance for Sierra Canyon to maybe get some more points before the half comes. But Davis says no, sir. Picks it off. Another opportunity for Mater Day. Capri from the corner, no good. And at the end of the first half, 22-17. All right, guys. Appreciate you all. You guys have been waiting patiently. We'll break down the half right here. I know wanted to get the content up to make sure that you guys got to see the you guys actually got to see the halftime info. So, but let's take a look. Let's take a look at the All-Star rosters, and here it is. This is who we will see on Friday night. Aaron, any initial reaction, thoughts to what you see here?
Okay, so I'm gonna be not objective for just a moment. I'm absolutely devastated. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. However, objectively, this is going to be a great matchup here for the All-Star game on Friday. The likes of Bo Diddle, Alpaca, and Jay Duncan down low against Sparrow, Prophet, and Deathridge. Really tantalizing matchup there. And then the shooting guards, Jello, Farmer, and Sprouts on Adebobo, DePants, and Diddle. Also going to be really exciting to watch.
I mean, both these rosters are stacked, and I gotta be honest. There's an error there. My bad. Apologies. I'll fix that. I apologize on the logo for me. Yeah, apologies. I was trying to do that this afternoon, trying to get my kids ready to go to his tryout game. I'll fix that before I post the graphics. So apologies about that. That's my boo boo. But yeah, I mean, just the matchups of these players. Look across each position, and there are a lot of players that literally were like right at the cut line as far as. You're only allowed 13 roster spots, Aaron. There's guys here that you could be like, oh, why isn't this guy here? Why isn't that guy? I mean, there's only so many positions to go around, and there's some really top-tier talent throughout the CSBA.
Yeah. I mean, of course, from, a not objective standpoint, I'm very happy that Kendrick Prophet made it in. He's had a very great season with us in Ohio State. And then... of course, the ghost of the CSBA and Bjorn Johansson also made it in, so very happy for him as well.
Casper. Don't post this. I just got to fix the logo for me out, but Like I said, I rushed through this afternoon to try to get this done. So don't post it. I'll post it. I will post up. Yeah, we split. And Ray, we split up everybody. Look, notice that David Farmer's not on the same team as Dustin Sparrow. So made sure that if there were double downs, yeah, we were not seeing them on the same team, and done on purpose. And usually we do a draft, but this year just not enough time with everything going on. So, and then again,
I was gonna ask about that when I saw it, but yeah, I can definitely understand splitting up the any of the duos that got voted in.
Yeah, it makes for good banter, especially in the locker rooms. Again, I'll post this. I'll fix the Meow logo. Apologies there. That's my boo boo. I was trying to go really fast. So, Mufasa just came in. He was actually right there, but close, but just missed the mark. But you remember, you guys are the ones that have made the votes. So tomorrow night, also you got our dunk contest and 3-point contest. You can make sure you want to tune in for that. So should be a hell of a fun 2 days, All-Star related. Appreciate you guys all tuning in for this. Let's get back to the high school championship game, because obviously this is why we're really all here. Let's go to see that really quickly. Aaron's going to break down what we saw here in the first half.
Yeah, so as we're probably going to continue to harp on throughout the entirety of this game, it's been all defense so far in this one. Modern Day's defense has been typically stronger than Sierra Canyon's. The Blazers have definitely had some good possessions in their own right, but right now Modern Day is a whole different beast.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Modern Day has really played well in this one. Sierra Canyon, I feel like they haven't hit their stride yet in this game, and I don't know if that's just because I don't know if that's just because the game is really slowed down to a snail's pace. I don't know. They're not gonna not when you're shooting 29% though.
Yeah, the 2 steals and 4 blocks from Matter Day though definitely highlighting that defense. To be fair to Sierra Canyon though, they were down at the half, I believe, against Archbishop Moeller and did come back to win that game. So this could very easily be in the script for Sierra Canyon to come back in this one.
Oh, for sure. Let's see what it is. Second half coming your way right now. You're watching High School Hoops presented by the CSBA. Let's take a look at the leading scorer at half. I'm going to go King. That's my guess, is King on this one. I could be wrong. No. It's going to be Deshaun Bones.
Yeah, I was going to say King definitely a good option, but Bones with the 3-pointer and the free throws, I believe, just edged him out there at 5 points.
Yes, sir. 22-17, Modern Day up by 5. Second half underway here at the high school championship game. Pass inside. Good follow. Good pass and a good finish by R.J. Avery.
Pass that over his shoulder into the hands of Avery. Talk about trust between teammates.
Can't trust your teammates. Who can you trust? Good pass inside the cross. Sierra Canyon is starting to try to push the ball back down to those higher percentage looks here, Aaron.
Yeah, definitely what Sierra Canyon needs to do to shrink this gap here. That's still 5 after a great pass into the hands of Avery on their last possession.
Switch by Sierra Canyon, and it pays dividends as they come up with the steal. King, they got numbers. Cross was wide open. They miss him. King in the drive and gets stripped by Drake Scott.
Yeah, definitely should have passed that one inside to Chris Cross. Instead, McCluskey going to make him pay from beyond the arc. No!
McCluskey misses, but Cornelius Cobb, who's had a couple of offensive boards, gets a nice putback there. Back to 7.
Yeah, Modern Day really, really punishing these small mistakes that Sierra Canyon keeps making.
Chris Cross from the free throw line, no good. Avery gets the C's part from him, and he's going to go in uncontested. And Sierra Canyon struggling right now, mightily.
Yeah, Sierra Canyon really needs to find their stride and find it quickly. Otherwise, Modern Day is just going to bust a hole in the drum, as it were, of Sierra Canyon's championship hopes.
Nice take there by Deshaun Bones as he'll go back to the line and shoot 2. Rattles the first. As Blaze and Novajovic are going to come back in. Cobb and Uwa out.
We're going to get some much-needed rest. Again, a big piece of this defense so far here for Mater Dei.
Nice spin move. Foul by King. His first. So Drake Scott to the line to shoot two. 50
Sierra
in.
Canyon.
Yeah.
Sierra Canyon not playing as clean a game as they did against Archbishop Moeller.
No, definitely not.
Probably another thing that's going to come back to bite them in the behind.
For sure. 50 in the stream. Appreciate y'all tuning in for this one. Thank you for your continued support. Watching High School Hoops presented by the CSPA. New to the stream, hit that follow, subscribe button if you can.
That goes 1 for 2 on the free throws. Extends the lead to 9 here for Mater Dei.
Biggest lead of the game, Aaron.
Yeah, and it's just been Mater Dei dominating throughout, specifically the second quarter and into this third here.
King with a nice find. Bowens finds King.
Sierra Canyon finally finding a way to capitalize on the Mater Dei double team there with a nice inside pass to King.
You know, if I'm Sierra Canyon, Aaron, I think it's as I see Ben Svee come off the bench. He's the guy that's got to step up his efforts here. This is a counted and one as Commander Snacks commits the foul, and RJ Avery going to try to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. But as we watch Ben Svee come in, I think that's a guy Sierra Canyon might want to lean on.
Yeah, absolutely. Ben Svee was a big key piece of that win against Archbishop Moeller. Really dug them out of a couple of jams. So Sierra Canyon definitely going to try and find him, specifically beyond the arc, either him or Cade Worth.
St. Patrick from the corner. That's good as he rattles that home.
Both of the line, so they only counted for 2, but a big statement piece for Sierra Canyon was that shot. Lead back down to 7, excuse me. I can math.
Avery being pushed well beyond the three-point line. A little pick and roll there. Cade Worth, they switch. Now Cade Worth on Avery. Good strip there. Ball going to go out of bounds and off of RJ Avery. So Cade Worth doing his job defensively, causing the turnover.
Yeah, finally a defensive possession goes the way of Sierra Canyon. They are going to get possession here with 2:45 left to go in the second quarter as Ben Svee working it now over to Worth.
Third quarter, but that's okay.
That,
Oh, again, you never make mistakes. I'm always the one that makes mistakes, so I'll let it slide.
my eyes aren't working properly today. Hold on, let me clean my glasses.
You're good. Davis drives high off the glass over the outstretched hands of Kosi Aragbu. Gets it to go. Both these teams shooting well so far here, though, in the second half. Worth gonna fire up the three. Bang! And a much-needed three from Cade Worth.
Yeah, if it isn't Ben Svee, it's gonna be Cade Worth that's gonna help Sierra Canyon claw their way back into this one.
David Anderson goes for the alley-oop. Good defense by Kosi Aragbu for blocking that entry pass as he jumped up to deflect it out of bounds.
Yeah, unfortunate for Sierra Canyon that Mater Dei is going to maintain possession here, but great defense by Aragbu to prevent that alley-oop attempt.
Davis will pump fake on K-Word, gets the benefit of the screen. Now they switch. Size mismatch down to the low post. Instead, they go inside, and Aragbu with a huge block as Buckets comes down with it. Ben Svee now. Sierra Canyon not able to capitalize in transition. Good defense by Mater Dei to get back.
Again, for Worth or Ben Svee down low here, gets the foul.
Don't look now, Ben Svee. But that bucket gets Sierra Canyon within 4 as he'll go to the line and try to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way as Sierra Canyon battling back here. Svee knocks it down, so 3-point game, Mater Dei.
Yeah, big 3-point plays by Cade Worth and Ben Svee Again, clawing Sierra Canyon back into this one. Mater Dei going to take a timeout, try and refocus here.
33-30. Good response from Sierra Canyon, and I think things were looking a little bit bad for them in the sense that they just were not getting much going offensively, but the last minute or two here kind of picked it up. Baseline jumper, no good. Cade Worth up with the rebound. Sierra Canyon trying to get out in transition. Ben Svee gets fouled. Good hard foul by Capri. No easy buckets for Ben Svee.
Yeah, you can tell though Sierra Canyon definitely trying to get Ben Svee some work in. He's got 5 so far in this one. Going to look to make that 7 here.
Well, Ben Svee had 14, and we talked about him as one of those featured players in the pregame show. Guy that Sierra Canyon really relies off the bench. As he hits 1 of 2, Blaze up with the rebound, quick outlet pass. Sees part. And David Anderson goes in uncontested. The Sierra Canyon coach does not like that. Going to call a timeout, and rightfully so after that. After a good battle to get back in this game, letting an easy bucket up like that and unacceptable.
Yeah, St. Patrick caught absolutely napping on defense there. Allows Anderson just an easy lane to the bucket for an easy layup.
35-31 now. Sierra Canyon trying to dig into this lead. Ben Svee for 3. Bang! Cuts it to 1. Here
look who it is again. Yeah, look who it is again. It's Ben Svee with an easy 3-pointer.
Floater in the lane, no good. Mater Dei has gone cold here. Buckets up with the rebound, gets it out Ben Svee. Ben Svee, backdoor cut to St. Patrick, counted at 1. And Sierra Canyon has come storming back and take the lead.
Yeah, a lot of people may have counted Sierra Canyon out into halftime, but the Blazers showing big heart here to take the lead finally away from Mater Dei with 39 to go here in the third quarter.
Cornstalk up off the bench and into the game. Cornelius Cobb now in the game as St. Patrick knocks down the free throw, completes the 3-point play. But Sierra Canyon is taking the lead by 2 here, 37-35. Davis to Cobb. Cobb now gets it back over to Davis. Cade Worth on him. Chant of defense comes up from the crowd. Cobb now with 6 on the shot clock. Anderson for 3. No good, so Sierra Canyon making him chuck it from the cheap seats right now. Mater Dei not able to capitalize.
Yeah, Sierra Canyon going to look to hold here for last shot. We're going to see McCluskey and Scott come in for Mater Dei, I believe, at end of quarter.
Ben Svee going to fire it out for 3. Cobb jets out, no good. But at the end of 3 quarters, 37-35, Sierra Canyon has come storming back, taking the lead as we head to the 4th. You're watching High School Hoops presented by the CSBA. Get those forwards up and stream chat. Let's go. All right, welcome back to Madison Square Garden. We've got ourselves a bowl game. We said we'd have a bowl game, and we've got one. 2-point advantage here. Aaron, this is, I got an oxygen mask ready to go right next to me, man. And I'm not even a coach.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. I'm very glad that it's, not my player in this particular championship game. Otherwise, I'd be sweating bullets right now.
Sierra Canyon not able to capitalize there. Cobb goes cross court. Bad pass there. Missing McCluskey as it goes out of bounds. So bad turnover there for Mater Dei as Davis going to take his seat and RJ Avery back in the ballgame.
Yeah, the out of bounds, though, potentially an advantage for Mater Dei because it does allow Avery to come in, who's been a big part for this Sierra Canyon team, or for this Mater Dei team, excuse me.
Deshaun Bones for 3 there was no good. Now Drake Scott can't get it to go. RJ Avery, though. Johnny on the spot gets the offensive board and the putback.
Yeah, big bucket there for RJ Avery on the offensive board. Mater Dei, I think, going to maybe look for Avery to carry them here because, again, he's been looking really, really good in this one.
Chris Cross with a nice take. Takes it right at McCluskey.
Look at the scoring breakdown there. Tie by 5 to Mater Dei by 7 in favor of Sierra Canyon. They put up 20 in the third.
A big third quarter by the Blazers there. Good hard foul by Flores.
Lusky, I think, might have been looking to pass that to Cobb there, but line for 2.
Free throw up and good. Second up. Wow, he's really patient on the free throws there, but we're tied at 39.
Oh, this one could easily come down to the wire.
Cross for 3. Ooh. I don't know if I have it in my voice. McCluskey drives. Nice take by William Archibald McCluskey.
Yeah, I don't want to think about the potential ramifications with how the scoreline is at the moment.
Snacks. We haven't heard his name all night. You woke up with the rebound after the Snacks missed. Scott now.
Be a chance for Mater Dei to extend this lead.
Avery gets blocked from behind by Snacks. Mater Dei going to retain possession as well. Goes out of Sierra Canyon with 9 on the shot clock.
We're going to check out for Noah Jovic.
Noah Jovic going to inbound the ball here. Gets it into McCluskey. McCluskey cross-court pass to Drake Scott. Spin move by Scott. Going to fire up the 3. Bang! Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Yeah, that pushes the lead to 5 now for Mater Dei. Sierra Canyon really needs to answer back in a hurry.
Crisscross trying to drive. Gets stripped by Scott. Steal over by Scott. Gets it out to Avery. Avery going to kick it to the corner for 3. McCluskey is going to, they call it 2 foot on the line, but no avail. It rims in and out. King now over to Cross. Good save by Cross. Fires up to 3. Bang! Crisscross going to make you want to jump.
There it is.
2-point advantage now for Mater Dei. Little handoff play to Cornelius Cobb. Cobb gets it over to RJ Avery. Now over to Cobb. 8 on the shot clock. Cross-court pass to Scott. Scott to McCluskey. McCluskey kicks it out for 3 to RJ Avery. No good. Offensive board and a putback by the Cobb man himself.
Yeah, Cornelius Cobb proven to be a big difference maker down low. Sierra Canyon going to call a timeout here with 2:40 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
So 46-42, Mater Dei clinging to a 4-point lead here. I'm getting nervous, and I'm not even a coach. Let's take a look at the player of the game, Aaron. It's going to go over to Cornelius Cobb, and rightfully deserved. Cobb's been stellar. He's got 8 points, but I think a lot of that, I think at least 4 of those points have got to be on putbacks on offensive rebounds.
Yeah, he's got a handful of blocks to his credit as well, I believe. So definitely a deserved player of the game nod for him in this one.
Bones gets it over to Ben Svee. 3 on the shot clock here. Ben Svee's going to have to rush one here. Fires it up. Double teamed on the shot there. No good as Tyson Blaze up with a rebound. Quick outlet pass to Scott. Sierra Canyon back in transition as Crisscross D's him up. Now gets it over to RJ Avery. Back over to Scott. 10 on the shot clock as he's forced all the way out to the Geico side. Court. Mark on the court. And drives. Good defense there by Ben Svee.
Sierra Canyon going to push the tempo.
Good pass inside to Flores. Little baby skyhook. No good. Cobb up with another rebound. Missed an empty possession there for Sierra Canyon, and Tyson Blaze gets rewarded for running the floor. 6-point advantage with 1:43 here to go.
Yeah, both teams still under 50% efficiency, but It's been a defensive effort on both sides. Mater Dei has just been more of the brick wall here. It's Ben Svi with a big dunk.
That is a huge three. Timeout on the court. It's Ben Svi throwing it down. Cuts the lead to 4. So 48-44. Mater Dei up by 4. What do you, if you're Sierra Canyon here, obviously you got a big bucket on that last possession. What do you got to do out here defensively?
You got to stop the offensive boards. Mater Dei has gotten too many second chance buckets at this point for you to just ignore the box out down low.
All right, well, see what happens here. Obviously, Mater Dei going to need to get the defensive stop here. Want to get this game within 2 here. 1 possession game is going to be 3. Thanks, Pax. I was about to do it myself. Thank you, buddy. Always got to be someone coming in and raining on somebody's parade. Big possession here. Blaze. Counting them 1, no. So Tyson Blaze gets fouled. Commander Snacks to the line to shoot 2. Appreciate that, Pax. Thank you for doing that. I didn't want to be distracted trying to figure it out with 1:22 to go. Blaze knocks down the first. So 5-point advantage. Knocks them both down. So 6-point advantage, 1:22 to go. Big possession here.
Yeah, still potential for a comeback by Sierra Canyon. Just 2 shots from beyond the arc ties this game up. But it's really going to come down to the defense specifically for Sierra Canyon for them to, close this gap.
Bones for 3, bang, and there it is. There's one of the answers.
Sierra Canyon, though, really needs to come up big specifically on this end of the court in order for them to complete this comeback here, potentially push this game into OT.
They get the stop as Snacks does a good job defensively on Blaze. Well, here's an opportunity for Sierra Canyon. Bounce pass into Snacks, kicks it out to Ben Svi. 12 on the shot clock, 42 on the game. Ben Svi trying to get a drive into the inside, but good job by Archibald. And a 3 almost gets it to go as it goes off the back rim, and Avery up the rebound. Still an opportunity here for Sierra Canyon, but got to get the stop.
Yeah, 8 seconds right now separating shot clock and game clock. Sierra Canyon need a big stop here on Mater Dei.
Bounce past the outside. Drake Scott going to drive, pull up, mid-range jumper, gets it to go, and a tough bucket. That could be the icing. We'll see here, though. This is a big possession here for Sierra Canyon out of the timeout, but Drake Scott answering the call.
Yeah, Sierra Canyon doesn't have any timeouts left. They need to get down the court, let a 3 go, drain it, and then play the foul game if they want an opportunity.
Well, they just advanced it to the half court with the timeout there, so using their last timeout. So they'll at least get it to the half court. That'll save a couple of seconds on the clock. So
yeah, I think
got to get a quick bucket though. You can't use a lot of clock up because if you do have to play the foul game, you want to make sure you leave yourself enough time with no timeouts left.
Yeah, I definitely think though with how it stands right now that mid-range by Drake Scott's going to end up being the dagger in the bucket for Sierra Canyon's playoff host. Chris Cross with the big 3 doesn't get it to go. That's going to be the game.
Flores forced the foul quickly, and Mater Dei to the line here. I mean, we know free throws are important. These couldn't be any more bigger for Mater Dei's chances as they are now up 2 possessions, 6 points. That should be the game, but we'll see how it plays out here in the end. So hits both of them. So that is a 7-point. That should seal it right there. That should be the dagger, that second free throw.
Yep.
Ben Svi for 3, no good, and that will do it. Mater Dei going to take back-to-back high school championships. Congratulations to Mater Dei. They win 54-47.
Yeah, props to Sierra Canyon though. They had a great season. Only the 1 loss in the regular season made it all the way to the championship game. Unfortunately, the game plan for Mater Dei, the defense for Mater Dei, just too good for Sierra Canyon to handle.
Yeah, they got enough. They got the scoring from the big three, and we'll go through that here in the post game. But I think there was just not enough secondary scoring beyond Ben Svi in this one for Sierra Canyon. Let's take a look at the team comparison. What's your thoughts here that jumps out at you? Again, to me, I already see one thing, the free throws, Aaron. And we talked about it at the beginning of the game about the free throws and how many times Mater Dei got to the free throw line in the last game.
Yeah, and that ended up being one of the big reasons that they won this one. Also, the 11 second chance points compared to just 2 for Sierra Canyon, despite only getting one more offensive board, is absolutely huge. Sierra Canyon, the one bright spot, they did hit 5 3-pointers. Granted, 18 attempts, not that great. The 4 steals from Mater Dei also really big. 4 points off 5 turnovers, so...
Yeah, good job by Mater Dei. Congratulations, back-to-back high school championships. So we've seen a few of those. Mater Dei now another team to add to that as they win back-to-back. Let's take a look at the box score here. We'll start over with Sierra Canyon. Ben Svi leading the Blazers with 11 points, a rebound, 2 assists, and a block. I'm excited to see where he goes in recruiting. It's going to be exciting to watch. Svi, I think he's leaning towards Georgetown from what I've heard. Deshaun Bones, 9 points, 2 assists on 2 of 5 shootings. Chris Cross, a relatively quiet game, 3 of 9, 7 points, 2 assists. Josh King, who started out like gangbusters early in this game with a quick 4 points, finishes the game with 6 with an assist on 3 of 4 shooting. Cade Worth, 5 points, 2 rebounds, a couple of turnovers, though, on his 2 of 6. So I would have liked to see Cade Worth put up a little bit more in this one. James St. Patrick, 5-1-1 on 2 of 3. Tyrell Flores, 2 points, 5 rebounds, assists, a steal, and block. So while he didn't shoot the ball over well, did some other things to help out Sierra Canyon in this one. And Aragbu finishing 2-5-1 with a block. Commander Snacks did not score any points, only put up 1 shot, very un-Commander-like, Commander Snacks-like, but did have 7 boards and a block. And Sammy Buckets finishing with 2 rebounds, 3 assists with no shots. You want to take us through Mater Dei?
Sure thing. Drake Scott, 10 points, 2 steals, and a block on 4 of 7 shooting. 1 of 2 from beyond the arc and from the stripe as well today. Pretty decent game from him. RJ Avery, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 turnovers, which could have really hurt Mater Dei, but the selfless scoring efforts from Mater Dei really helped them out there. McCluskey with 8 points, a rebound, and an assist to his credit. Cornelius Cobb, 8 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks, 3 of 5 shooting, perfect from the stride, as well as Tyson Blaze. A great game from him, a big bounce back after that not great showing against Prolific Prep. Speaking of Tyson Blaze, 8 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. Tyler Davis III, 4 points, a rebound, and a steal. David Anderson, 4 points, 1 rebound. Carlos Uwawa, 2 points, 6 rebounds. And then Nowakovic, 2 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. And then Zay Capri with a rebound and an assist to his credit.
Solid job by Mater Dei. They win this one 54-47. We said that when these two teams played each other, it was going to come down to a last-second shot. It did in that game. It almost did in this game. Sierra Canyon, Mater Dei wins this one by 7, but this game was close down the stretch, literally to the last 30 seconds or so. So good job by Mater Dei. Congratulations to everybody getting their high school championship. We'll get that banner out probably in the next day or two. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for the 3-point contest and slam dunk contest. And then Friday is the CSBA All-Star game. And then don't look now. Come Monday, we got conference tournaments. So the season is heating up. You're not going to want to miss a second for my boy Aaron here. Unless you have any parting words, we will sign off for the night. Aaron, anything you want to add before we rock off for the night?
Nah, just keep an eye out for those conference championship games starting next week. It's going to be interesting all around.
Yeah, a lot of games on the slate coming up. You're going to get your full fill of CSBA, so make sure you tune in for that. Again, congratulations to Mater Dei, high school champions. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. For Aaron, I'm Scott Drake, a.k.a. Ward7, and we'll see you then.